Hi Aquarius, this is Jackie Tomlin, and this evening's video is a little bit different than what you guys usually get from me. You usually get the weekly video of the tarot scope that I post. You'll find those over on my playlist. But my Christmas gift from me to you is to do a psychic reading for all 12 signs for what is to come in 2017. So if you've ever contacted me for a reading before, you know I don't use cards on those readings, so there will be no cards on this video. If you're looking for a personal reading, please contact me on my website at www.ms-swami.com. And bear with me, guys, because this is a lot of information coming in all at one time. This does cover all of Aquarius, so some of this may resonate with you and some of it may not resonate with you. Ultimately, what I'm seeing for 2017 is a lot of new beginnings for Aquarius. A lot of these are what I'm going to describe as quick. And I don't want to say they're a bad thing, but we definitely got some new beginnings going on in all areas with Aquarius. And I want to start with financials. Financially, you're balanced. There's stability there. But there is, I'm not going to say someone using you, but almost someone taking advantage of you, I guess you would say, in the financial aspect of things. There are new doors opening in the area of work and career. There's new opportunities. Now, for some of you guys, you're very creative. And I know that I've got some Aquarius out there that look like they're musicians. And there's something there that you're doing in addition with this hobby that maybe you're taking that hobby to the level of bringing in income. And this could also be something that you are currently doing that it's going to be financially stronger for you in 2017. But this is something almost hobby related that I see generating another income for Aquarius in 2017. Also, there is the signing of a contract. And this contract that I am seeing does seem more personal geared than it does to be. In other words, I don't see it as really being a purchase or something to that effect. This does seem to be like in the personal life. And I've drawn right back to saying this has something to do with your hobby. So something definitely good coming there. Now, I know a lot of the signs, one of the first things that you want to know about is your love life. So I want to talk about that. And I want to talk about on the aspect that if you're in a relationship or a couple. And I want to talk about that if you're Aquarius that is single. Okay? I want to start with the single Aquarius. It does look like a good year of love and relationships for you. But it also shows that there's some emotional scarring there. And there's a time for healing. Okay? And with that said, I don't think an actual relationship is going to come into play for you until later on in 2017. Now, that I don't want to express or imply that you're not going to date between now and then. It's later in the year before I really see you meeting that person that you find that is worth the time, worth the effort, or really worth opening your heart up to at that point in time. Now, for those of you that are a couple, there are some communication problems in the home front that are going to need to be addressed. And Aquarius, you're kind of guilty of being kind of closed off and reserved. So you really need to work on that communication area. I don't necessarily see a separation for you guys. I really think that this is something that can be resolved and worked out. But I absolutely see, and if you're a couple, this does apply to you, for the Aquarius out there. If you're a couple and you're Aquarius, what I'm seeing here is separation of finances. So if you're paying your bills together or you're using that joint checking account, I 200% see that you're going to separate financially in 2017. And to be honest with you, I don't think that's going to be a bad thing. I actually think that's going to be more or less to your advantage. Like I said, we've got a lot of new beginnings going on here. I'm looking at sudden changes. Some very unexpected for you guys, okay? Um, but I don't see them as being negative. I do see them all as being very positive. This is a year about Aquarius in a nutshell. You're done with everything negative. You're done with everything negative, whether it's in your family, your personal life, or your work environment. You're the one that's leaving the negative behind and pushing forward. And that drive for success definitely shines through with Aquarius. Um, it just kind of shows it's just like a lesson we'll learn that maybe you gave too much, or this just wasn't the right fit, or for whatever reason it's bringing you down or it makes you feel empty. You're steering away from anything negative in 2017. And now this isn't something that's just, Happy New Year and everything negative is gone. This is a slow progression for you guys from January through the month of December. And I do see it as being a positive transition for you. It will definitely be something that you will celebrate later on. Strong times of the year for you are fall and winter next year. So definitely a lot of celebration going on there where you have evolved throughout the year. It does look like this is a year about not so much as the unexpected, but a year of you restoring your own balance. A year of you putting yourself first. A year of you figuring out who you are, where you want to be, what you want out of life, and how to get it. This is a year of a lot of internal soul searching going on for Aquarius. This is a year of, if you are someone that has suffered from self-esteem, that's no longer acceptable. Okay? You're no longer going to suffer from the low self-esteem. You've got new goals. You've got new drives. You've got just all new beginnings for Aquarius. It's a pretty amazing thing of what I'm seeing here, because you tend to be a sign that like to have things kind of mapped out for you. Now, I'm not going to say that you're real sticklers on plans, but you're kind of routine and you don't like change. This year, some of those changes are unexpected, but I also see you're the cause of a lot of these changes. You're the one that is pushing for the changes, and they're actually changes to the better for you. So, certainly not a bad thing in that area. I do want to say in the health department, there is a lot of scattered energy going on with you guys, and that's probably because of these changes. And like I said, for whatever reason, it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone. So there is some changes in the sleep patterns going on. This is what I'm seeing, is that you're either having problems falling asleep or problems staying asleep. It may be that you need to change something on the physical activity level, okay? Whether it's a change in your regular routine or implementing a new routine, okay? In order to get that sleep pattern going on. Because there's just, with all these changes, your mind is not shutting down. It's just a continuous whirlwind going on there. So definitely some sleep problems upcoming, but like I said, it's all the thinking. It's you making these changes that I'm seeing. Some of you, like I said, when I say you're walking away from negative, you're walking away from people as well. Now, whether that be friends, or that you feel that you've outgrown these situations, or whether it's family members, I do see you shutting the door and walking away from several that have been pretty prominent or pretty significantly around you. Okay. With that said, going back to this hobby, going back to this new work adventure, there's also the expanding of the social circle. Okay. So there's new opportunities there. There's you doing something different. There's you doing something that's out of the normal routine. It's you pushing forward and you wanting change. The new social circle is working well for you. Okay. That doesn't come till later in the year. For a lot of you, I'm going to have to say probably late spring. Okay. Maybe looking into the late spring area, but definitely some good changes there. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, I am seeing a residential move. Okay. And there again, this looks like How do I describe this? Not something you're overly excited about until it's actually done. And it could be because you're a little overwhelmed by it, or it could be that you're a little financially strapped about it. But it is definitely a move to the better for you. Okay? This is like one of the biggest new beginnings that you're going to make in 2017, and it begins with that move. Now, for those of you that are not moving, this could also mean someone moving into the home with you. Okay? Someone moving in. So definitely some new beginnings on the home front there. Family life looks really great. Like I said, brush up. If you're in a couple, you're in a relationship, you really need to bring it this year on the end of communication. Okay, and yes, it takes two to make a problem, but I can tell you right now, Aquarius, you guys need to open up. You tend to do that in spurts instead of on a consistent basis, and unless they're psychic, they're going to have a hard time reading you. Overall, I don't see too many lessons learned, so it does look like a good year for you. Just a lot of new beginnings, a lot of sudden beginnings, and a lot of changes. But like I said, you're the one that's changing. You're the one that's implementing the change for 2017. Ultimately, it looks like a fantastic year ahead. So thank you for watching, and please take the time to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in a few days. Bye.